Greetings, Nimrods. It's time for another edition of the Cracker Shack. Here's Cracker. All right, today on the Cracker Shack, we have a special guest running for president on a socialist platform, Bernie Sanders. How are you doing, Bernie?
I'm hanging in. How are you?
Good. Let's get right to the chase here. What's your immigration policy?
We need major comprehensive immigration reform, which will bring many hundreds of thousands of lower wage workers into this country, drive down wages even further, not only for low wage American workers, but for highly skilled professionals as well.
You've been losing some of your blue collar voters to the Trump administration. How do you keep them from voting Trump this time around?
We have got to suppress the vote. We have got to make it harder for poor people, people of color, immigrants, elderly people to participate because they may be voting to Republicans against us. Be careful if you are prepared to dissent. If you want to really dissent, be careful. We're watching you.
I see. Okay. Well, say you win this thing and you walk into that Oval Office, what's the first thing you're going to say?
I'm the President of the United States. I have all of the power. Because I am the president, I can do anything I want. Who cares about the Constitution?
All right. Let's see. How about gun control? I can't imagine that's going to be a good one.
What I believe is we need no gun control. Do a lot better job in terms of mental health, of treating those folks. When people have mental health issues, when they're a threat to others or themselves, they should be able to get counseling immediately. Coming from a rural state, I think I can get beyond the noise and all of these arguments and people shouting at each other.
All right. That makes a little more sense now. Are you going to raise taxes on the middle class?
We will raise taxes. Yes, we will.
You've been critical of the super rich and wealthy. Yet you have 3 houses and you're a millionaire. How does that square up?
I wrote a best-selling book. If you write a best-selling book, you can be a millionaire too.
So in the past, you've been very supportive of socialism and communism, Nicaragua and Cuba and the Soviet Union. You've said a lot of good things to say about them. So what do you tell the people when they look at Venezuela and the people standing in line for food there?
That's a good thing. American people don't line up for food. The rich get the food and the poor starve to death.
I was going to ask you if legalizing hallucinogenic drugs was something you would be interested in, but I think I'm going to skip that question. Instead, I'll ask you about your administration's education program. What do you plan to do?
They are now teaching poetry not only to peasants and to workers, but in the military, in the police department.
All right. Let's change the subject again. You seem to be pretty popular with the young people. Why do you think that is?
That on day one, we will change the Federal Controlled Substance Act. We're going to take marijuana out of that and effectively legalize marijuana. We're going to take heroin out of that, legalize heroin.
Oh, boy. Oh, jeez. All right. How about women voters? Why should women in this country vote for you?
I consider myself a strong feminist. Donald Trump made me an honorary woman.
Yeah, I think it's time for a little nap.
Just seemed right and appropriate that poor people were rising up against rather ugly rich people.
Hello? Anybody in there? This is America, pal. You think people really want to have a socialist president? I mean, really, guy, I can't take any more of this.
I think you're dumb.
I think you're a moldy piece of fruit.
That's insane.
I'm insane. You're insane, pal, and this interview is over. I'm out of here. And Nimrod, cancel that Biden interview. If I have to do another one of these geriatric candidates, I'm going to puke.